today I'm here to expose the real impacts of Labour's reckless changes to agricultural property relief and the threat they pose to the farming families and rural communities here in Wales. The Chancellor's autumn budget has sent a clear message. Labour is willing to sacrifice the backbone of Welsh agriculture and the communities that depend on it. From April 2026, any family farm valued over £1 million will face 20% inheritance tax. APR has long allowed family farms to be passed down through generations without damaging tax bills, recognising that the essential role they have in feeding the nation and caring for our landscapes. Labour is stripping away that support, claiming that this tax will only impact 25% of farms. That is simply not true, and it just shows how out of touch Labour is with rural Wales. Labour's £1 million threshold for relief is shockingly low. Here in Wales, it's almost impossible to buy even a modest family farm for under £1 million. With land prices soaring, the cost for an average family-sized farm easily hits £1.5 million to £2 million and above. And that doesn't include the vital equipment, buildings, which add hundreds and thousands of pounds just to that cost. And land just alone now costs between £8,000 to £10,000 an acre, far beyond what Labour's thresholds are. Yes, go on, Lee, why not?
In the debates around tree planting, you and your colleagues often make the case that we can't ask farmers to do things like that because it impedes their ability to act as a business, and they should be treated as a business, you tell us. Well, now they're going to be treated as a business, and you're still not happy.
The thing with our bench is we want to plant the right tree in the right place. What your government want to do is plant trees everywhere right the way across Wales. And I suggest to the Labour Party, if you want to see the true price of farms in Wales, I suggest you just have a look on Google and type in the price of farms in Wales. You'll soon find that a lot of them are over £1 million. And yet a lot of Labour colleagues seem to think that farmers are rich, wealthy landowners. A lot of farmers are not rich, wealthy landowners. They are asset-rich and cash-poor. In 2018, upland farmers in Wales earned as little as £15,000 a year, working 365 days a year. These are hard-working families, often earning below the national average of wage. They rely on tight budgets to keep their farms going. Under Labour's new tax rules, they could face tax bills as high as £200,000 for simply just wanting to pass their family farm on to the next generation. Families will be forced to sell off land and equipment just to foot the bill, dismantling generations of the Welsh family farming heritage. And let's not forget Labour's broken promises. Just before the election, DEFRA Secretary Steve Reed pledged, "We have no intention of changing APR." Roll on a few months, now they're telling farmers, do more with less. That just shows where Labour are when it comes to farming in Wales. These changes will push our small family farms out of the industry, while big corporations buy up the farms for greenwashing, just so they can meet their environmental credentials. They don't care about Wales. They don't care about the people who live here. They only care about making sure that they look green on the international stage. And something I'm sure Alan Davis would like to hear about. We only have to look at Europe to see what happens when small family farms are driven out. Between 2005 and 16, 5.3 million small farms disappeared across the EU, and that was all because of the green agenda being pushed by the European Union. And if Labour have their way, Wales is going to be next. This policy doesn't just threaten rural Wales, it threatens everybody who depends on the food we produce. When family farms struggle, food prices go up. And as the saying goes, no farmers, no food. That is simple. This isn't just a countryside issue, it's an issue about food security for everybody across the country. It's about time that Labour reverse their attack on our farming communities, and let's stand together to protect the backbone of Wales, our farmers, our rural communities and our food supply chains. Remember what I say, no farmers, no food.